Welcome to Sharbi, the meme queen that's been shaking up Ethereum, Solana, and Shibarium since January 2023. Sharbi isn't just another meme coin, it's a sleeping giant with real utility and passive income built right in. And guess what? We're still massively undervalued. But that won't last long. With our Sharbi Dream Factory and volume boosters, we're driving real volume and delivering real impact, helping projects skyrocket. And here's the best part. Over $1 million in rewards have already been paid out to our loyal holders. But that's just the beginning. Sharbi.fun is launching soon, a revolutionary platform where you can launch big, earn big, and get rewarded. Our goal? 100 million market cap, and we're just getting started. So do yourself a favor and buy Sharbi now.
Good morning. Good morning. This is all dolled up for Sharbi. We are here this morning for our hot seat number 15. I'm very proud of myself that I keep showing up for the hot seat, but to be honest, I really enjoy it. We kind of take a spin on the X spaces, and by using the StreamYard, we are able to kind of do like a semi deep dive. We pick out 3 projects, they come to us, or we find them, projects that are grinding in the space. They have base devs, they're working hard, and we just kind of meet with them and chat and get to know them and let them share their project with us. So if you haven't heard of Sharbi, she is the queen of memes. She is on Solana, Ethereum, and Shibarium. She has been around 21 months, and currently we are preparing in the background to launch our biggest utility to date, which will be Sharbi.fun, launching on Shibarium. The best part here is, Sharbi being the paid to hold revenue generating token that she is, as a holder, and if you are in our BBC, which is Sharbi's investment group, the Boom Boom Capital, even though we're launching on Shibarium, you can be a Solana holder and gain bonuses and rewards. And we continue to build out these revenue channels through the Sharbi Dream Factory, which is hosting the Sharbi Hot Seat. Today with us, let's see here. Max, let me bring you back up to the stage from Solagachi. We're super excited to sit here with Solagachi today. We have 2 of their team members with us, and tell us what Solagachi is, what they have going on, and give them the floor to share their project. How are you guys?
Let's go. Thank you for the stage. Let's get it, man. How are you doing today? What are you saying?
I'm doing good. It's still about 11 a.m. for me. I got the kids off to school, got home, and having some coffee, and I'm super energetic right now. I've been super motivated. We had a great weekend. We did lots of spaces and just hanging out. Getting ready.
Let's get it. All prepared for this moment to find out about Solagachi, I guess.
Yes. And I know Maxwell, he's joining us from Solagachi as well. And as soon as if you can get that screen share, I'm super excited. They're going to share some stuff with us on the screen. I'll add it to the stage. But Lil DeFi, if you want to kick us off and just give an introduction, you can have 100%. The stage.
I feel like the 2 of us are experiencing some small technical difficulties right now, but I'm sure we'll iron this out very shortly. But we are Solagachi. We are combining nostalgia and the blockchain together. I'm sure a lot of you remember Tamagotchis from when you were young. Well, we're actually modernizing them, making them cool again, and we're adding everyone's favorite component, which is crypto. We're actually official partners of Hello Moon. So within our first 7 days of launch, Hello Moon actually saw our brand, they saw our IP, and they said, we need to be a part of this. So they set up a call with us and our now Uncle Eddie, and the rest is history. So we partner with them within our first 7 days. they're actually building our game for us. So it's not me, it's not Maxwell sat in our rooms coding this game. It's the best developers on Solana who are bringing the vision to your hands. So it's going to be so nostalgic. It's going to be like back in the day where you had to feed your Solagotchi. You got to keep him happy. You got to keep his stamina. You got to manage his health. And at the end of the day, you just got to keep him alive. And we're basically bringing digital pets to the blockchain. This is something which crypto's been missing. And we are the ones who put our hands up and said, we're going to create it. And yeah, we create amazing one-of-one arts for influencers. These are eventually going to be airdropped to them as NFTs. We'll then also release our own NFT collection so everyone can get their own personal Solagotchi. And then these are actually going to be playable as your in-game pet inside the game, probably around phase 2, phase 3. And we got so many cool features. I mean, one of them, I don't know how PG this stream is, but you're gonna be able to. There's gonna be like an adult version of Solagotchi where you're actually gonna be able to feed your pet different drugs, which are gonna have different effects on his stamina bar, his health bar, and yeah, I mean, we are super fired up. I mean, a lot of people have had ideas similar to this, but no one's really been able to execute. And that's where we come in. We've had a lot of success in different projects in the past, which were never really our own projects. So me and Maxwell, we decided to come together and we said, let's just do our own. Let's create our own vision. Let's create our own brand. And Solagotchi was born. And we're building $1 billion brand on Solana. And a lot of people, they chase narratives, they chase pumps, but they forget what crypto was based off, and that's the technology. And at the end of the day, builders are going to build, and the pumps are always going to happen. So you can either chase the pump and get left with the bag, or you can invest in solid builders whilst they're building the tech, whilst the Solagotchis are coming to your hands. And as you always know, the early investors always reap the most amount of rewards, right? I don't know if you're there, Maxwell, but if you want to chip in, bro.
What's happening, buddy? No, thank you very much for obviously having us on stage. We obviously much appreciated having us here. As you can see, guys, I've got obviously our roadmap up. We're currently at the end of phase 1, coming up to enter phase 2. We're only 16 days old. So obviously pairing up with these partnerships, what we've done already is huge steps, man, for a coin which is this early in the process, you know. I just want to add this. Obviously, this is the amazing thing about this is that Tamagotchi is very well known around the world, and obviously putting this onto the blockchain, a lot of people have seen the progress, what we're doing. They know us as devs. They can see our how obviously our energy and how well we can obviously grind out with the community. And this is what it is, guys. These guys are sniping us early. We're not asking for the partnerships. They are, you know, they're coming up to us and they're seriously seeing our progress, and they know the long-term vision in this aspect. You know, this will be a very big coin. As Connor said, obviously we've partnered up with Hello Moon, who are the game developers. You know, we probably could have obviously coded this ourselves, but we want the best for everyone. We generally want this game to be in the top level. You know, we want to be up there with the top boys. So yeah, that's obviously the rundown on pretty much what's going on. There's a lot of stuff happening at the moment. As I'm saying, the game is in progress, and it's all getting built on. So if you guys want to obviously ask any questions, man, we're obviously here. We're here for you guys. The community's buzzing. Everyone's buzzing, you know. So yeah, we're just here building and just getting on with it, you know.
16 days. That's great. You know what I like is that, like, in phase 1, you're and it actually through all 4 phases, that you are setting like big goals, right? I
Sure.
think that says a lot, because we want to have those like big goals to also push us. It's super motivating. I have a question though. Will in the game, so in order to play in the game, do you get a Solagotchi NFT, and then that gives you entry into the game and to take care of your Solagotchi? Or can you explain how that works a little bit?
Do you want to take over, Connor? Do you want to answer that, buddy?
Little DeFi. I know he was streaming live from a field because
Oh, okay, no worries. So basically, yeah. So pretty much the NFTs are going to correlate into the game for sure. This is
okay.
obviously going to give you access into the game, and we're not too sure if that's the only access into the game. Obviously, we'll probably just have normal characters running around, but obviously the NFT versions are obviously going to be the ones where people are going to obviously want to play the most. You know, because that's obviously where the money is going to be interlinked.
Yeah.
Obviously, with running this NFT into side with the meme coin, it's obviously never really been done before. This is why it's going to be such an amazing thing to obviously do, because obviously where it's a new meta, obviously if we can crack this right, this thing's going to blow. You know, it's no doubt about it. As I said, we're very good devs. We're very obviously connected in this space, and a lot of people have been eyeing us up. You know, so as soon as we get this game done, and obviously into the final steps, we can seriously think about marketing properly and going down the right strategies. Obviously partnerships are coming up with this marketing strategy. There's a lot of people wanting to basically put us in the eyes. I don't really want to say too much about obviously the AMAs, what we'll be going into, but they're the ones with the big boys in, with some big whales and a lot of people in there, you know. So as soon as we start obviously hitting them steps, it's brilliant. But obviously down to the game, obviously bringing the NFT version in, it will be like that. But obviously I'm pretty sure there'll be some default characters what you can obviously play with as well.
Awesome. That's super cool. Lil DeFi, are you with us? Did you want to add anything to that? Yeah.
I think his signal might have gone.
Yeah. So, okay. So 16 days.
Yeah.
You guys, cause I've seen you everywhere. Like, how are you feeling like right now with the energy? I mean,
we will always we will always have this energy. It never leaves. You know, we're working hard, and there's we've had a few queries of people obviously popping up and saying we don't want to burn ourselves out, but we're doing it in shifts. You know, we're working hard. Obviously, we haven't stopped. In every AMA, we're trying to get into it, and obviously get our piece out. You know, we're serious about this, and we want people to know how serious we are. So only the obviously you can work so hard, and yeah, people obviously will start to see, you know, and we are getting eyes, you know, but obviously we're working so hard, people are obviously noticing us. So it's brilliant, it's good stuff, and being 16 days old for these partnerships it's so unreal, you know.
Yeah, well, I definitely have seen you guys all weekend. I saw you like everywhere I was going.
We will be there.
For anyone that hasn't heard of Solagachi or that's watching, you guys, is your Telegram on your X, or how do we get?
Yeah, so obviously if you can literally scroll down. You can scroll down to the bottom of the website. Obviously, we've got a deck scanner there, their Telegram link on there. Simple, obviously. Yeah, it's obviously self-explanatory. They're obviously linked up. If you want to get onto the decks, we're here, as you can see. So what we're sat at the moment is we're only a 90. We're a small cap at the moment. We're 94k. There's a lot of work been going into this chart. Unfortunately, we've had those obviously pump fund sellers come and attack, but majority are out now. And obviously, we are building a very solid foundation. You know, guys. We've done a few marketing pushes on the weekend, and we've slowed that down over the weekend just to see where the floor will stay. And I can proudly say it's been around this area, the 80k towards the 100k. You know, so for a foundation to be like this is brilliant. It's still such an early entry for you to guys to get involved if you wanted to get involved. This is a very good opportunity. You know, this is why we're here. We're obviously trying to build a solid community who believe in us. You know, and this is what we're about, and this is why we come onto these AMAs to show you guys how transparent we are. You know, so this is obviously where we're at. It's not looking too bad. Obviously, market cap could be a little bit better, but it doesn't really matter about the market cap at the moment because where we're building, we're not too fussed. You know, we know where this market cap will be. So this is why we keep grinding, and we can obviously keep grinding in the trenches and showing people what it's really about.
Awesome. Lil DeFi, were you able to come back and join us?
Yeah. Have you got me?
I got you loud and clear. You sound great.
Am I good? Am I loud?
Yes.
Am I loud
yes.
and clear?
You are
Amazing.
loud and clear.
I'm no longer in the middle of a field. Phone plugged in.
Here he is.
You've got me. I just want to add, right? At the end of the day, there's always going to be a coin which is going to pump 1000x. But the laws of gravity will always say what comes up must come down, right? Because I know what we're cooking up in the background. But when Maxwell sits here and tells you we don't care what the market cap is today, because we know what the market cap is going to be, and the type of technology we want to implement, it's no one's even thought about it in crypto. Because I don't even want to say too much, right? Just imagine the day we create a device which everyone has their digital pet in their hand, high quality graphics, connected to the blockchain, and it's actually a digital pet in their hands. That's where we're building. We're looking at the multi-billion-dollar brand in the making. And I'm not going to stop until we do this. I mean, it's something which is by all parts of the world, something which is loved by all ages around the world, and people just left it to die. And that's where we come in with our youthful spirit everyone loved, to combine nostalgia, money along the way, and people are going to build some real connections with their digital pets, man. Solidgotchi is the future. In 10 years' time, you're not going to want a dog. Everyone's going to want a Solidgotchi. So are you going to sit there and you're going to think, you know what, I remember these guys speaking to me when this was at 100K. And then you're going to see us at 1 million. And you're going to be like, I should have bought 100K. Then you're going to see us at 1 million. And then you'll see us at 10 million. And the story will keep on going until we're in the multi-billions. Because we're not a dog. We're not a cat. We're a brand. And brand will outlast every single meta. It'll outlast every single narrative. Because builders will build and narratives will die down. So I hope you're all fired up. I hope to see you all inside our Telegram community. If you have any questions, feel free to come jump in our Telegram VC. We'll be there. We'll be waiting. And God bless you all. I hope you're all a part of this long, lucrative journey which we have in store. And I hope you all get a Solidgotchi when they come to you. Yeah, that's me.
You did really great, both of you. It's super bullish. It's made me bullish. So I've done 15 hot seats, okay, and we don't just like open this up to anyone. Like I'm gonna go into the community. I'm in the X. I'm looking, and we've brought on projects that are working, grinding. They're not going to rug today or tomorrow. And I can tell you, out of the 45 projects we've brought into the hot seat, I've bought some bags, but there's some we had on at 22, 24 market cap. And now I'm like, maybe 4 months later, I'm like, shit, just I didn't have the time that day, or I didn't jump in, and I should have, damn it. I mean, we've all been there, but
we've all been there for sure.
Yeah. And so, I mean, where you guys are at now, and I think the brand piece is super important to pay attention to, because I mean, I'm an 80s baby, but I still remember Tamagotchi in the 90s, especially. So I didn't have one, right? But I know the name. So when I heard Solidgotchi,
well, you've got to let us change that for you. You've got to let us create you a custom one of one, so you can finally have a Solidgotchi, man.
A Solidgotchi.
You got to let us cook.
But I mean, that's the branding, right? I mean, back in the day, Tamagotchi did something right, because not even being really my coming out in that prime time for my age, I think my sister had one, and I was on a Spaces the other night, and the guy said, "Oh, my wife just has a Tamagotchi, and that thing goes off every night, and I can't find it." She's like trying to feed her Tamagotchi, but the brand piece is very lucrative, like, to me, because of Tamagotchi. I know that, and it's just there, right? It's that brand and what you guys are building. This is pretty cool, and it has that appeal. So really, really awesome, super bullish. And they're freaking cute too. So
they're cool. They're cool looking, aren't they?
They're so cute.
I'll see if I can. Let me see if I can get some of these PFPs. No, I can't. Unfortunately, it's only allowing me just to show this one screen. But yeah, if you guys obviously can come into the Telegram, you'll obviously be able to see the PFPs, what we have, and they will be based onto the NFT versions. So they will be obviously customizable to the person, which is brilliant. You know, obviously the way we're running it, you can completely customize your character with the NFT, and obviously go that way, and that'll be your little dude in the game. You know, it's absolutely brilliant. Obviously, the way we can obviously run with this as well, we can generally link the chart in towards the game. So if you guys remember, if your Tamagotchi died, you were pretty much ruined. You know, you would have to go and buy another Tamagotchi if you left your Tamagotchi to die. So what we're doing now is that if you obviously kill your Tamagotchi in this game, you will have to buy back into the chart to revive your Tamagotchi. Depending on what kind of level your Tamagotchi got to, will be dependent on how much bag you would have to obviously buy into the chart. We're obviously going to intertwine the days on if we're bullish on the chart, we're going to have like better features in the game. Vice versa, if we're down in the chart and it's quite a bearish day, we're going to have features basically being bullish, obviously bearish as well. So yeah, we're definitely going to link in the game. So that's going to be another bullish thing to obviously look into. That will keep the chart alive. Obviously, people playing the game, all these obviously intertwined things will be amazing. And obviously for the game, you know, for it to obviously continue and progress through.
100%, bro. I think the key part which we want to stress is it's not going to be two standalone things. The currency solid gotchi is going to be the base of what everything around the game runs on. One solid gotchi will always be worth one solid gotchi. And you want to stack up now before it's too late.
Connor, your signal's not so great, buddy. But yeah, what you're saying, guys, you're sorry, buddy. Your signal's not so great, buddy. I'll just take over because you're in and out. But yeah, what he's saying, guys, is basically you just don't leave it too late. You've heard us from here as our host was saying. Obviously, she's faded a few projects beforehand, and obviously bit the bullet. You know, we're here, we're talking in front of you right now. We're general people, and we generally want the best for the communities. So yeah, man, this is going to be an opportunity for you all to obviously grab your bag now and ride with it. As I said, we're here for the long-term vision. So yeah, don't fade us. We're here, man. Let's build.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
I think that's great. Well, I'm really happy you guys came on here. I thank you for taking the time to come onto the Sharbi Hot Seat, share it with our viewers, our community. Definitely a great TG. Jump in there if you haven't. Find it on their website here if you want to just go direct to the website, or I'm sure it's direct on their X account. Yeah, Sharbi's bullish on that one. So thank you. And I know I'll be seeing you guys around this week. Always active. Always got it going on in the spaces. I think I was with Lil DeFi on Friday night, and he still was rallying. We were on a spaces for about 4 hours, and he was so tired, and he was like, I got this, and he was just there, but just
the guy is an absolute beast. Honestly, when he sets his mind to something, he doesn't give up, you know. And it's just like me. This is why it's amazing to have these devs here working for this community. I can't stress this enough. I've been involved in a couple of projects myself, and I've never had a partnership where I can fully say I'm happy to be able to be working with Connor and Luigi. You know, these two devs are amazing themselves. They both bring different aspects into the game, which is perfect. This is why we are a good team together. Obviously Connor is an absolute animal and he does not sleep. I swear the guy's up pretty much at 7 a.m. when I wake up, and the guy's done probably about 20 AMAs in the night. But as I'm saying, guys, guys, this energy doesn't leave. You know, we're constantly here, we're constantly building, and we won't go. You know, this is going to be a long-term vision for us all. It's going to be my ticket just as much as it is y'all's tickets, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got to say on it.
Well, thank you so much for joining. I'll be around too, so we'll be seeing you.
No worries. Thank you so much for having us here, man. It's such appreciated. Obviously, to get us up here, it's brilliant. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining us. And to we had our other projects. Unfortunately, things happen. IRL things happen. We'll hope to get both of them back up with us here soon. But we are going to wrap it up for today. Give everyone some time back, and we'll see you on the next hot seat. Thanks, everybody.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.